Hello, my amazing people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone or anytime you are coming across my platform. If it's your first time and you like what I'm doing here, kindly subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notification, and that way you'll be able to know when we upload a new video. Here in Linda's TV show, we react to all forms of videos, local, international, especially what is happening in Nigeria. I want to appreciate YouTube. Yes, I will keep on appreciating them for creating this wonderful platform that we are using to disseminate information to the members of the public. At the same time, I put a disclaimer. Yes, I need to inform YouTube what I am doing here. I put a disclaimer that this platform, Linda's TV show, do not and will not promote hate speech, violence, misinformation. We are here to educate, inform the members of the public about what is happening. In fact, myself, I don't like hate speech, I don't like violence, I don't like misinformation, and I don't like instigating war. But I want to inform YouTube that a call for self-determination is not a call of war. Please.
To reality, and through my investigations and the information I have at hand, I have agreed with you that anyone who believes that Nigeria is going to work with the way we are today, the person is wasting his time. He said, my son, now you have come to realize what I told you in the year 2019. The man today is 72 years old. At least he have witnessed a lot of things in Nigeria, and today I have come to agree with him that, come on, we don't have a place to call our own any longer. What is the next thing to do? That is why we are here this morning to discuss the way forward. And also, yesterday there is an emergency press briefing by the council to Nnamdi Kanu'S and the rest, when they were, having a press briefing. And the press briefing was accurate, because yesterday in the morning, I had a call from somebody in Abuja who told me that the federal government has met over Nnamdi Kanu'S refusal to allow the case to continue, over Nnamdi Kanu'S refusal for Bentanyako to continue the case. And because of that, the federal government is saying, let us see how this man is going to do this. We'll make sure that no judge will try his case again. We'll make sure that no court will try his case. Let him remain in DSS detention. Is that true? Anyway, we are here to talk all these things. And then the government leaving Nnamdi Kanu, as they are planning to do, leaving him in DSS detention without no judge trying him, without anything going on. Do they think it's of the benefit of the federal government, or they are doing Nnamdi Kanu? Remember that the purpose why they are holding Nnamdi Kanu, because they believe that without Nnamdi Kanu, that the BIAFRA agitation will not work. Come, tell me, talk to me the truth. Without Nnamdi Kanu, is BIAFRA agitation not going on? Absolutely, BIAFRA agitation is going on without Nnamdi Kanu. This is just all about hatred and, bigotry, because I have seen so many terrorists pardoned, but Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist, because no court was able to establish the fact that this is what is going on. And I am telling you today, I don't see Nigeria working anyway. Things are just going bad. While I was growing up, there is a music. I forgot the author of the music, the songwriter. It's like, the world is going bad. That song, I think they were referring to Nigeria, because since I was born up to today, I've never seen any year when Nigeria gets better. Nigeria keep on retrogressing, keep on going bad, and people who are noting our treasury, who are benefiting from everything going bad, they keep on making sure that they will convince you that Nigeria will work. But I'm here today to tell you that we don't have a country, and Nigeria will never work. Of people out of their community. As I speak to you this morning, there are so many attacks by the so-called bandits in Plateau State, and you cannot hear that in the news. A lot of things are going on from one village to the other. The things that are going on in the villages in Nigeria, you can never see it on Nigerian media. Now, the question I'm asking to those people who do not understand what is still going on in Nigeria is this. Number one, if your fellow human beings are dying for nothing, you refuse to talk about it. You refuse to air it. You refuse to comment about it. But you keep on telling people that this is a country, that this country must work. On what basis will this country work? I just want to know, because I'm asking. On what basis will this country work? Where the average human beings, average people in Nigeria are dying for nothing. When I mean that these people are dying for nothing, they are dying for nothing because nobody understands what they are going through. People are just dying for nothing. Boko Haram yesterday, they just slaughtered about 16 people. They chased away villagers. They killed 2 soldiers. And it's only Shara reporters that have the guts to report it. The whole news media in Nigeria, they are not reporting what is going on. From the villages, from one village to the other, across the country, people are being kidnapped. Nobody's talking about it. Your president just out of the country for 2 weeks vacation in London. Tell me, when are we going to stop pretending that this country is not working and it's not going to work? When are we going to stop pretending? The politicians keep on looting, and the politicians are ready. They are ready to make sure that they defend one Nigeria. The politicians are ever ready to make sure that when you talk about the issue of one Nigeria, they will tell you, yes, that is where we stand. There is no division. Why? Because every month they are seeing 30 million, 20 million, 15 million. Your money. People are dying anyhow. No insecurity. No security everywhere. Insecurity ravaged the country. You know why I am so serious about the issue of insecurity in this country? Because it affects the poor people more than the rich people. The rich people will seize the police. They will seize the military. They will seize the DSS to guiding them. Then what is the fate of ordinary man? What is the fate of me and you who are in the villages of this country called Nigeria? As far as Nigeria is concerned, your village is not part of Nigeria. It's only Kaduna, it's only Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, all these metropolitan cities. These are Nigerians, but your village is not part of Nigeria. If they like, let them kill your king today. No news will report it. If you are from the village, because they are not interested. Your voice is not what makes them to become presidents, senators, House of Rep members. They know how to put themselves there. And that is why this country is not going to work. So, yesterday, the federal government has made up their mind that they are not going to, go into the case of Nnamdi Kanu again, because they said that Nnamdi Kanu supposed not to say that the judge, that he don't have confidence on the judge. Because of that, the judge quits. So they will not assign a new judge, that they are going to keep Nnamdi Kanu in detention. It's a waste of time. They are wasting their time, wasting Nnamdi Kanu's time, because holding Nnamdi Kanu cannot change anything. Yeah, it cannot change anything. The only thing I'm trying to tell you people, I want you to remove your biased mind, remove your bigotry mind, and listen to me. Have you ever seen a country that the leaders, the politicians, are sponsoring insecurity against the people? Politicians support people who are killing their citizens. Have you seen any country like that? Nigeria is one of them. So many times I have established a fact through evidence on our disposal that the government agencies are sponsoring insecurity. They are the one killing people. Have you ever seen a country where politicians sponsor insecurity to kill the people? Why can't they learn from what is going on in so many countries where if you kill one citizen, 2, 3, the government will come decisively against the people that kill them? If you adopt a citizen, be it America or Israel, or the government will come decisively against you. We don't have government in Nigeria, and people don't want to understand what is going on. A lot of people still feel that everything is okay. Things are not okay. Things are not going on well. So if the federal government believes by detaining Nnamdi Kanu without going to trial, without trying him in court, will be the solution to what is going on, let it be. No problem. Do you people think that Nnamdi Kanu is worried that he's being detained? He's not worried because he knows what is going on. He knows what he's fighting for. He knows everything that is transparent. So federal government are reaching a decision that they are not going to try Nnamdi Kanu again. That since he don't want Binta Nyako to try him, so let him remain there. But this is the greatest mistake the federal government is trying to make, because whether you hold him or you did not hold him, it is of no use. It is of no purpose. You don't have purpose while you are holding him. You don't have purpose while you are holding him. And that is why I am coming against so many governors, politicians in the Southeast. You see, these people, they were playing games with Nnamdi Kanu's detention, trying to say, we are negotiating with the federal government. We are negotiating with this. One of the Federal House of Rep member, even representing Nnamdi Kanu, went to all the way to Buhari to beg Buhari for pardon. I was saying, oh, these people, do they really know what they are doing? So many times with that number, they gather together. They talk about, oh, we are here to tell the president, we are meeting with the president. What is the outcome of the meeting you people have been meeting, if not because you people play politics with the detention of Nnamdi Kanu?
So any senator in the Southeast is very willing. The governors are willing.
When you see them gathering like this, when you see them doing all these things, it's not because they want the release of Nnamdi Kanu. No, it's not because they want his release. It is because these people want to play politics. They don't even know what is going on in the cabal. They don't know the informations that are even coming out. Like this thing that when Nnamdi Kanu, where the federal government met, day before yesterday, and have a resolution that Nnamdi Kanu will not be tried again. No Southeast politician was there. No Southeast politician was there. And later, these people will come out and they try to tell you they are negotiating with the president. They are negotiating with this. They are negotiating with that. Yeah, all these things is just a propaganda. They are playing politics with it. They are playing politics with it. They were believing, they were thinking that, oh, Nnamdi Kanu is about to be released. Let me go and tell the whole world that, oh, let them release Nnamdi Kanu. So that Nnamdi Kanu comes out, he will see my video where I am calling for his release. If Nnamdi Kanu comes out, he will see the article where the Vanguard News, the Shara Reporters, the Channel Television published it that I advocated for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. That was the game they were playing that period of time. All of them were gathering, trooping to Asoro, doing all sort of things. That was a scam. You believe in Nigerian politicians at your own peril? They don't have interest about anything justice. And my advice to everyone who is in Nigeria is this. Instead of you to seek for unity that you will not see, instead of you to talk about peace that you have never seen in Nigeria, talk about justice. You heard me right. Yeah. Talk about justice. There is no peace without justice. There is no unity without justice. Have you ever seen where peace exists without justice? You cannot talk about unity without justice, because unity and peace is a product of justice. Unity does not come. People don't make unity. Justice makes unity. And there is no justice in Nigeria. We are in a perilous situation. I was, going through Vanguard newspaper, and I saw this topic from SH0CK. Now, I want to say something about this. SH0CK says it is madness. It is a madness to think Nigeria will work, okay, without restructuring. It is madness sign to think Nigeria will work without restructuring. SH0CK. Now, in the mind of SH0CK, what did he call restructuring? For me, that thing they call restructuring is not restructuring. All we want is every nation that God created should go on their own. God knows why he created every nation. One man cannot amalgamate people. One man have caused more than 10 million of lives since they amalgamated Nigeria. More than 10 million people have died because of this amalgamation. One man cannot come to Nigeria and make Nigeria to believe that they are one when they were not one. See, I respect every ethnic group. I respect every religion. You see, like Dubai, Qatar, I can go there and have some time. I can go to America and have some time. Go to London and have some time. Go to Italy and have some time. But let me tell you, everywhere is not meant for you to live. You can visit some places, but everywhere is not meant for you to live. That is why God created nations. Every nation have their own uniqueness. Tell me the uniqueness of Nigeria. Nigeria is so heterogeneous that they cannot survive as a nation. When we stop pretending, the day we will stop pretending, that they will come to reality, we come to an agreement that this nation doesn't want it. This nation doesn't want it. People are dying, no press statement from the presidency. Boko Haram just slaughtered people. No press statement from the presidency. Army, soldiers joined, not only the villagers. Soldiers joined day before yesterday. Boko Haram slaughtered all of them. No press briefing from the presidency. And someone is here telling you that don't worry, Nigeria is going to work. We are going to make sure we build this country. For me, you know, apart from I'm not interested in anything election again, apart from I'm not interested in everything governance in Nigeria again, because these people have failed and they refuse to allow the citizens to elect who to lead them. That is one of the worst problems. That is one of the worst problems. You yourself cannot elect someone who is going to lead you. You can't elect someone who is going to lead you. They know, they have the mechanism, they have the ways and means of bringing someone who is going to lead you. They folded your hand at the back right from 2019, 2015, when they had, you know, a rage against Goodluck Jonathan. In 2019, they had a rage against P2B and Atiku. In 2023, they had a rage against P2B. Are you still learning a new thing? It's no longer new. We know what is going on. We know this country is not going to work. So why do people keep on deceiving people? Because of your own personal interest. I refuse that my own personal interest will not be against the interest of the masses. My own personal interest will not be against the interest of the masses. When I look at the Nigerian media, I see a lot of people talking about issues in Nigeria. It is because of their own personal interest. I don't want to call names. Everybody, you know, trying to make you believe in one Nigeria, look at their own personal interest. It's either they want appointment, they have a business, they don't want government to come against. All of them are just afraid. They are just afraid. They don't want to tell you the truth. Why is it that all these people telling you about one Nigeria, they are not talking about people who are dying? People are dying for nothing and nobody cares to talk about it. Let me tell you, if 13 people die today, those 13 people are equivalent to 13 senators, equivalent to presidents and 13 governors. Imagine Nigeria where president and 13 governors died. We all are human beings, but they don't want to take you watching me as a human. You might not understand what I'm saying, but any country who does not take the security of lives and property of his or her citizens serious, you know that that country has nothing to write about. We don't have country anymore. When soldiers were killed, the day soldiers were killed, the day so many people were butchered, chased away from their villages, your president jet out for vacation. Your president gets out for vacation. He don't care whether you die or not. He don't care. If you like, you continue to die. He's not interested. And some people don't still want to understand. And that is why, you see, I do tell people, Danjuma, T.Y. Danjuma said, you will die one after the other. If you believe that security agencies like police and military is going to save you, you will die one after the other. Yeah. It is important we just have to be sincere to ourselves. Stop lying to yourself and stop lying to people. What makes you to think that tomorrow will be better in your life if you are in Nigeria? What makes you think about it? When you cannot go to your farm, you cannot go to you can't buy food in the market. Everything is just against you. The country is against you. The government is against you. And you still believe in this country. Who have been with you? Who have been with you? And one of my problems is that the people in government knows about everything that is going on. They know that these things is not going to work. SH0CK, who is always supporting Tinubu because Tinubu was his mate, Tinubu was his colleague, he's now telling you that it is madness sign to think that Nigeria will work without restructuring. So all of you who are thinking Nigeria will work, SH0CK is telling you it's a madness sign. Mentality. He said your mentality is like someone who is mad. It is a madness sign for you to think that Nigeria will work. That is what SH0CK is saying. It's a madness mentality, mental, for you to think that Nigeria will work. That is what SH0CK is saying. I'm not the one saying it. It is a mental madness sign. In other words, you are mad to think that Nigeria will work. You are mad to think that Nigeria will work. A lot of people still believe in illusion. A lot of people still believe that this thing is not going to. How? Tell me how. I am looking for a way. How? Tell me how. How can it work? How can it work? Nigeria is against its people. Nigeria is against its people. So I want you people to understand this and have peace of mind so that you will know where you belong. I don't know where so many Nigerians belong. Go. Deji Adeyanju posted, posted something on Facebook and Twitter. And I know what he posted. You know what he posted? He said, the reason why I'm talking about Nigeria is because I want my children in the future to know that I advocated. I want my children to know that I have done my best so that they will not come against me because I know that Nigeria is doomed forever. That was what Deji Adeyanju said. I know Nigeria is doomed forever, but the reason why I'm doing this, I am just fighting so that my children will not come against me. Let me tell you, this quiet you people are keeping, your children will wake up one day and ask you a question. What have you done? Did you speak out? You must speak out like T.Y. Danjuma.
Taraba is a mini state. It's a mini Nigeria composed of various ethnic groups living together reasonably peacefully. But the peace in this state is under assault. There's an attempt at ethnic cleansing in this state and of course in all the riverine states of Nigeria. We must resist it. We must stop it. Every one of us must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral. They collude. They collude. They collude with the armed bandits that kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the killings, you will all die one by one. The ethnic cleansing must stop. in Taraba State. It must stop in all the states of Nigeria. Otherwise, Somalia will be a child's play. I ask every one of you to be alert and defend your country, defend your territory, defend your state. You have nowhere else to go. You have nowhere else to go. God bless our country. Taraba is a mini state.
T.Y. Danjuma is saying that we don't have a place to go. I understand what he was saying, despite he's part of the establishment, but I want to tell you something. We have a place to go. Yeah, we have a place to go. Everyone on earth has an ancestral land. Everyone on earth has an ancestral land where you were born and brought up from, where your parents came from. All we are saying is that some criminal elements do not want us to stay in our ancestral land, and that is not acceptable. It is not acceptable. And that is why I'm telling people, you might not like T.Y. Danjuma. Oh, he's this, he's that. You might not like him. But understand what he's saying. Oh, this man was a minister of this man was #1 military man, the first man in Nigeria. He's telling you, if you are waiting for police and military to take care of you, to save you, you will die one after the other. And as I speak to you, many people are dying like chickens. Nigeria are dying like fowls. They are dying like rats. Like when you will put in those seeds, all those tapia, you will put them in your house, rats will begin to die anyhow. That is how Nigerians are dying. And your presidents are jetting out of the country because he's not interested. Because the government is accomplice to what is going on. And people who are standing up to condemn what is going on, they are putting them in prison. Let me tell you, I am going to give Nigeria, if Nigeria is going to exist up to 10 years, I'm going to give Nigeria 10 years. Everyone who supports that this country should remain one will come agreement with us. Yeah, will come agreement with us that this country will not remain one. We in this life, not in the past life, not in the world to come, we have seen country who divided peacefully. We have seen some structures of the, when you talk about, hey, United Kingdom, do you know what is called United Kingdom that you are going? United Kingdom is 4 countries. You hear me? United Kingdom is 4 countries. You have the Wales, you have the Northern Ireland, you have the Southern one, you have the what is it called? The part of the London. They are 4. But when you look at them, you think they are one. They are not one. They have different passports. They have different constitution, different leadership. Any nation, for example, let me give you an example of America. You see, America people are rushing to. They don't know what America is made of. America is just one country that has no 2 religions. Any American president that wants to enter, he knows that America is a Christian country. And that is their strength. America is a Christian country. Dubai is a Muslim country. Qatar is a Muslim country. Saudi Arabia is a Muslim country. And that is their strength. You don't see countries who are majorly heterogeneous, like 50-50, Christian 50, Muslim 50, existing in this life. Mention one. It can't work. A country that have their own constitution still have Sharia law in this world, it can't work. It can't work. Don't put because of your business against Nigerians. Don't put the interest of your business against the interest of the masses. People are dying every day. What is the solution? You are not talking about it. Because you are doing business all around Nigeria, you want to put your business above the interest of Nigerians. The poor people who are dying, who don't have gun to protect themselves, who don't have anything to protect themselves, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? You people that are rich, you politicians, you people for once should speak the truth in the mercy of the poor masses. Have mercy on the poor masses and speak the truth. Because the poor masses are dying. You have the police gathering you, you have the DSS, you have the soldiers all around you. People are dying for nothing. Enough is enough. So, if the federal government, as they have resoluted that they are going to keep Nnamdi Kanu without trial, it is a waste of time. I am putting it to them that it's a waste of time, waste of energy, waste of resources of keeping that man, because that man cannot stop agitations in Nigeria, because agitation is a product of amalgamation. The agitation in Nigeria is a product of amalgamation. We have a very baseless error, a very baseless country, a country that doesn't have base. Nigeria is not standing on anything, and that is it. Anyway, we are opening our line, so the callers can call in. You can call in through this WhatsApp number over here, and you can also do us well if you have the guts to come and join us live. There is a link there I pinned. You can use that to join us on the StreamYard. So let us have our first caller here. You can use that to join. Hello, good morning, sir.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Kocha.
Yeah, good morning, sir. Thanks for joining us this morning. This is 11:43 Nigerian time.
Yeah, I'm calling Mr. Chris. I'm calling from London, and it's about same time, I suppose. Yeah.
Okay. Good morning. Thanks for joining us, sir. We really appreciate you joining us.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you very sound and clear.
Okay. Well, there's a video I sent to you. I don't know if you have time to watch it, but also I came in now, so I didn't know much of what your topic is. So I had time, so I said, let me jump in and make some contribution. But anyway.
All right. I think it's better for me to tell you what we are talking about, sir.
Yes.
All right. Day before yesterday, there was a secret meeting that was held by the presidency, and they said that since Nnamdi Kanu made Bentanya Court to drop his the case against him, that he demanded for another judge, that they will not provide another judge now, that they will make sure he remains there until further notice. However, people are dying anyhow in Nigeria. Boko Haram just slaughtered a lot of people. They slaughtered a lot of villagers. The soldiers who came to, the real soldiers, because we have fake soldiers, the real soldiers who came to fight for the villagers, they killed them. And the day that this thing is happening, the president is jetting out of the country for 2 weeks. So, as I am trying to tell people, if you have business all around Nigeria, don't use because of your business not to say the truth that we don't have a nation any longer, that Nigeria is no longer working. Don't use because of your business not to say the truth, because it is only politicians and business personalities in this country that are deceiving people, telling people that we have a country. Which country that can support insecurity against their own people, sponsoring insecurity with the national money against their own people? There is no country in the world that does that. So that is the topic of the day. You have the mic, sir.
Yeah, okay. Let me start with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The thing is, for me, I'm not surprised. So the fact that he fired Bintanyako, it just for them it just excuse. So there was never a time I believe that they will want to let him go. I've always known. If I have a friend in the UK here who, when I told her, because she's very passionate, she's from Ukwane, you know, okay, and she loves Nnamdi Kanu. She says she's ready to lay her life down for Nnamdi Kanu. Then Nnamdi Kanu has, first of all, lay his own life for over 70 to 80 million people. Therefore, so but one day I was telling her that I know how Nigeria works. I know their mindset. They're a bunch of people. They're like, I don't know. It's like when God won't destroy Egypt during Pharaoh time, so they can never do the right. I told her, he said that and they were having this courting, so there was the rumor or hope that they will release Nnamdi Kanu. I said, it's not a wish, I'm not wishing, I want it to be out, even now. But I don't think that Nigeria can never do the right thing. So, but she was angry. She think that I'm saying it, that there is power in the spoken word. You know what I mean, huh?
Yeah.
So she was angry with me. That's how much she loved Nnamdi Kanu. Woman, but the thing is, for me, I'm not surprised. I know that eventually Nnamdi Kanu will be free. But it's not going to be because the Igbo, you see, the Igbo politician is not, it's a multi situation we're dealing with here. The Igbo politicians, the governors, the Ozodemas of this world, the Ohanezes will come out and they will talk. We beg you, pardon, blah, blah, blah. It's all lie, my brother. Look, you have to, anybody, you see, if you have brain and you cannot use your brain to the maximum, that's very unfortunate. You know, they don't want him out, the Ohanese doesn't want him out, the politician doesn't want him out, the governor doesn't want him out, then the Fulani, of course, we know too, they don't want, the Fulani that run Nigeria doesn't want him out too, and not just because he insists on what he wants, but because they know there are information, there are things that Nnamdi Kanu knew, and the things that happen in that country, my goodness me, if people know what happens in that country, how a president can literally be dead and buried, and they will go, and because, oh my goodness, everything just as if it's normal, but okay, so Nnamdi Kanu knows a lot of things. That's why the Northerners, and it's part of the thing that Tinubu used to blackmail these people, these people that run Nigeria. He used the information to blackmail them that if you don't give me this presidency, I am going to open the how do they call it? The canker worm, you know. But there are other issues and factors because he's a very wealthy man, so he's able to butt his way through both INEC, both judiciary, both legislation, both everything. You know, all from a criminal, including drug money, everything. He's been a criminal all his life. So, but the case of Nnamdi Kanu is the fact that I would never doubted the fact that they will not want to let him go because he knows a lot, and two, he will never, not in this world, not in the world to come, with Nnamdi Kanu denounce Biafra because he has seen Biafra with his eyes, and it's going to enter into it. When we speak authoritatively because we have a conviction. So Biafra is coming. What is going to happen is that eventually he's going to sit down with Nigeria. This is Nigeria you are looking. Mark my word, as I'm telling you these things, mark it, and the time is coming when they will sit down with Nnamdi Kanu and negotiate Nigeria. Because they have also, the same people that run Nigeria, that's the Fulani, right? They've also said that they don't want regionalism, that is to restructure. They don't want it. Of course, Shetima have said it long ago, but in a couple of days ago, was it a few days ago or so, a week ago, they also in National Assembly said that they don't want to restructure Nigeria because restructuring is regionalism. They say they don't want it because if they have regionalism, then that will give birth or make way for Biafra actualization.
Yeah, okay. I heard a senator saying that.
Sorry?
I heard a senator saying that when they restructure Nigeria into regional government, that automatically they have given a new country to people from the southeast.
Exactly. So you see the mindset. Therefore, so because you don't want Biafra to come, therefore you will continue to keep everybody in bondage with a gun on their head. Because that is what it's all about. That is what Nigeria is. Bondage. It's a captivity. That is what Nigeria is. With a gun on their head, you must pay. You must be in Nigeria. If you say you want independence or separation, like Shetima said in UN the other day, they buy you or they prison you or stuff like that. So by fire by force, you must stay in Nigeria. And how then can you expect to have development when you can't kidnap people and you force them to remain in the country? Then there can't be peace. So the thing is that so if anybody tell you that they're going to restructure Nigeria, they are just, by the way, for more than close to 30 years, they've been talking about restructuring, and it's never going to happen. So absolutely, I don't know about the protests they are doing, how far it is, whatever, but the truth of the matter matter is that some of the game people are being played, they will continue to play it, and eventually Tinubu will spend his 4 years or 8 years, as the case may be, whatever it is, if depending on how if he's alive, whatever, then he goes away, another person will continue the same yebu, and it's gonna get worse and worse and worse. But again, like I keep saying, the only good thing for us, Biafran, is that Biafra is living. So they can continue in their one Nigeria. Anybody who loves Nigeria want to remain in Nigeria, good. Well and fine. The person can remain. When the referendum is forced upon us, because there's gonna be so much going on. So much so that it's the last never seen before will happen in Nigeria. When it starts, then the referendum will be forced upon people. So those who want Nigeria, they will now continue to, they will stay in Nigeria. Those who want Biafra will get their Biafra. So obviously, based on what the referendum says, if Biafra, if Leave wins the day, like we have in the UK here, then the ones who say they don't want have no choice than be a Biafra or the part and go outside and go. So it's as simple as that. Naturally, there's not supposed to be fighting and forcing and no. It's supposed to be something easy and normal. But because you are dealing with demonic entities who has refused to remove their knee from the neck of humanity, that is the problem. If not, because even the British, I'm telling you, they expected by now the country would have disintegrated. Because they gave it 100-year lifespan, that if it doesn't work, every region can, after a century, can go their way. But somehow, people have now hijacked it, and it's working out for the British too, since you guys have allowed us to continue, to control the business center. So be it. We're not going to force you to have your independent or break a war disintegration. No. You cannot blame them. They will not force you to do that. If you decided to remain in it, so be it. But the thing is, in Nigeria, those who are benefiting, the politicians who have become inhumane, these guys are no longer human beings. There's no soul. They are a bunch of soulless people. They decided that they are benefiting. So we cannot, let's keep Nigeria by fire, by force, by hook or by crook. Let's keep it together. So that if you say what protest, after they will tell you, say, okay, go to protest, we will never have the eat. Because they don't care, they know that the people are incapable of doing anything. So my brother, it's a serious thing, but as for Nnamdi, I know that, like I said, it's the power of God that is sustaining him and will continue to sustain him until, when everything is sorted out. And it's happening very soon, it's going to commence. The fire, the bricks wall, everything is going to commence very soon. Then they will have no choice than to sit down and discuss with Nnamdi Kanu. Because I can guarantee you that it don't matter what Nigeria do. It just don't matter. Nnamdi Kanu will never denounce Biafra. Never. They tried everything, literally. For the past, since 2015, they've been trying so many things. So, hello?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. So the assurance I give to Biafra and genuine Biafrans worldwide is to know that Biafra is coming, because the one who is leading the cause, he has laid everything on the line, including his life, everything, and he will never give in, and he will never give out. Never. It doesn't matter what they do. They've given him all the monies in the world, he refused. They've made him promise all the promise he refused, all of it. So this is a man. This is like. He is a man like never before. He's not the type that you see in the past. He was Rick and the rest of them, which I don't try to blame those ones so much, but they couldn't take the heat, But the one who is ordained to do this thing is doing it, and sometimes he doesn't even know. But because there's a power bigger than him that is in charge of what is going on. So that is the thing. For me, I'm not surprised at all. I've never really surprised at what is going on, So at the end of the day, it's a terrible thing, my brother. God bless you, my brother.
All right, thanks so much for your contribution and joining us. We appreciate it.
So if you later watch that thing I said to you, okay, bro?
I will go and watch it. I'll go and look into it. I was busy doing some other things. I'm doing the course, so because of that, it's taking a lot of my time.
All right. It is well, brother. Bye.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I know who is calling already. Just I want the viewers to know who is calling.
Who is calling?
Yeah, I say I know who is calling. Just that I want the viewers to know who is calling. I know your voice, I know your number because you called always.
Yeah, I just traveled. I came back. I used to watch your things, and this thing is going from strength to strength. I just love your show. It's become one of the CNN when the Larry King show was featured. I think this is you can liken it to Larry King show. Talking about. I mean the way you talk about Nigeria. I think every Tom, Dick, and Harry, even somebody with deaf ears, they know now the way you analyze things is spot on. It's very. I mean, you are making you have no rival. Keep it up. You are doing very, very good.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, and regarding what you're talking about, regionalism, I heard when you said they don't want to restructure Nigeria because the Southeast will emerge as a nation of their own.
I'm not the one that said it, though. It was a senator, Opeyemi, a senator from Lagos, that said that.
You know why you are sure it's the best? You don't do hearsay. When you say something, you bring where it is being said. That is why you are sure it's the best ever. You always dissect and show evidence. You know, our people used to say, "I'm showing you not only the animal. I'm talking about the animal. I'm showing you the bone of the animal." That's what you show to Nigeria. So when they are talking about the regional government, that if they restructure the Southeast, they don't know what is in the offing. Whether they like it or not, the Southeast will emerge as a nation of Islam. Come, rain, come. You know, nothing is as powerful as an idea whose time has come. The time for Southeast has come. The God in heaven is listening to the plight, the agony, the marginalization, the killing in the Southeast. The God Almighty is seeing those things. And as a matter of fact, something magical, something unheard of is good. Whether they like it or not, no force on earth can stop that. You see, Gowon wanted one Nigeria, and he fought the Southeast. He wanted one Nigeria, and he was there saying, "Oh, Nigeria, the BIAFRA will not come." He suppressed them only for a short while. That is exactly what he did.
Where is he now? Where is Gowon now?
That is what I'm telling you. They say he has relocated to England at 89. He has no control whatsoever of what is going on in the country. Even his people in the plateau are being killed, maimed, and he is helpless. This is a man who advocated for one Nigeria. When he was sitting on that seat, just like Tinubu is there today, thinking that they will live forever. Nobody lives forever. It's only come and go.
Oh, yes.
It's only God Almighty that rules forever.
Oh, yes.
So today, Gowon has nothing. He cannot do anything. He can't do more than a dead rat. He's even afraid of his life. That's why he ran to England, to relocate to England. So if they say the Southeast will not come because of regionalism, this and that, they do not know that sooner or later they become history. And their place will be taken by another. They will be eclipsed by events of tomorrow. And so that is it. So let them continue to wallow and debate about Southeast emergence when they do regionalism. That's by the way. You know, SH0CK of Pakistan, he decided to prevent Benazir Bhutto from contesting the election. That was when Benazir Bhutto was pregnant, and SH0CK wanted to put the election at the time she was supposed to deliver. And what happened? SH0CK became history. He was killed in a plane. Just you know what happened. So let Tinubu and Shetima not replicate what happened to SH0CK of Pakistan. So you know, in life, I mean, regarding MNK, Nnamdi Kanu'S, he will remain there in perpetuity. This is exactly what SH0CK did. He didn't want Benazir Bhutto to come to power. What happened to him eventually? He left. Benazir Bhutto became what? Became the prime minister of Pakistan those days. So MNK, when they are saying he will remain there in perpetuity, something forces surprise might change the time, and the American will be at their mercy. These people, human beings, they don't understand that this God who rules the universe, controls all mankind. You come and say, I will do this, I will do that. Tinubu, do you think Tinubu will last this year? I know we are in October. Do you think he'll still last this year? Does he hold his life together with Shetima? Oh, forget about that. It's only God who can tell who stays. Emelike, before end of December, he will come out, whether you like it or not. Ask me how he will do it. I do not know. There's something we metamorphose into his release.
All right.
This kind of problem. I see your analysis. Your analysis, sometimes I wonder whether Nigerians are hard of hearing, whether Nigerians are not listening. When you when you brought Banjuma, how he said it, what he did, when you brought the governor of Zamfara, former governor of Zamfara, now the defense minister under Buhari is a criminal, a terrorist, and the Tinubu purposely put him there to monitor what happens in the military, putting the Boko Haram, the terrorists, into the Nigerian military. And Tinubu knows about this. And the top echelon in the military, he knew about this. All this, that's why you say Nigeria can never be better. We are talking about England. We are living here in the United Kingdom. In the United Kingdom, you
have 1 minute left, sir. So you will summarize it.
The United Kingdom, whom they are following, we have four provinces here. We have the Wales, we have the Scotland, we have the England, and then Northern Ireland. That's a comprised United Kingdom, and each one is peaceful, doing their own. Why can't Nigeria replicate that? Why can't they do that? My brother, let me give you because of time.
Thank you so much. And now Dr. Emmanuel to air his view first. Dr. Emmanuel, this is 12:05 Nigerian time. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I'm joining all the way from Accra, Ghana.
From where?
So, in Accra, Ghana.
Oh, from Accra, Ghana. How is Ghana, sir?
Oh, we are doing pretty well here.
Okay.
We are pretty good here in Ghana.
Thank God. Dr. Emmanuel, the president, the so-called president of Nigeria, Bola Tinubu, jet out of Nigeria, where soldiers were being slaughtered yesterday and community were sacked by Boko Haram. And not only that, they believe that Nnamdi Kanu is their problem. And over 10 years, from 2014 to 2004, they have been holding and arraigned this man, but no court has been able to find this man guilty. In all this mess going on in Nigeria, and every year Nigeria is falling short in their currency, in the economy, inflation, in the art of job, everything insecurity. Do you think that if we continue like this, that we'll have a place to call the nation?
Actually, every Nigerian knows that we don't have a country called Nigeria. And let me narrow my discussion to what actually is happening in Southeast.
Hello, my wonderful people. As we have finished watching this interesting video, please, I want to see your comment, your contribution, your opinion in the comment section. Like I said earlier, let us do it constructively. Tell me what you think about this video that you have just watched, and also about the platform. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please remember to subscribe, put on your notification bell, share this video, and remain blessed.